Welcome to RSN, ladies and gentlemen. About to begin week 5, and we're back with you after our 4-week suspension for some domestic issues. Chip, say hi.
I beat my wife.
I beat his wife. I'm Alonzo Evening, Chip Rosenbaum, RSN News, coming at you.
Back from our 4-week hiatus, and a lot of things have changed, Alonzo.
A lot of things have changed. About 1/4 of the regular NFL season has passed, and vastly more than that in the fantasy season. I don't know, math.
I'm pretty sure you're wrong. Moving on. Now we gotta discuss this. RG3000, 4-0.
That's right. Last year's last place Bobbert winner, RG3000, has gone 4-0, ladies and gents. That is unprecedented in the not even 2-year history of this league.
It's definitely a surprise, and not a lot of team owners are happy about it.
Yes. A lot of people are gunning for you, RG3000. Godspeed.
Godspeed, good sir.
Good speed.
Moving on down the rankings, we got my brother Numpsy, newcomer with a 3-1 record. What do you think about this?
Well, that's right, Chip. 3-1. He's the sole team with the winning record other than RG3000, who's 4-0, as we mentioned already. My brother Numpsy, 3-1. I think these two are going to be in it till the very end. I got a feeling.
It's possible. It is very possible. My brother Numpsy is playing tough. He's playing tough with 401 points scored and 363 against. He's looking pretty good.
He's looking great. He's on a 1-game winning streak.
One game, ladies and gentlemen. One game.
That's one game.
That's one more game than Silky Johnson has.
This is true. Speaking of Silky Johnson, he's sitting in the 3rd spot with the 2-2 record. Tell me, what do you think about those guys, Chip?
Silky Johnson, I think they're a good team. They're a little bit unlucky, a little bit unlucky. But other than that, 2-2, not a bad record. Unfortunately, this past week, RG3 definitely left a dent in his butthole because he got raped by 53 points.
He sure did. And you know what? He's on that 1-game losing streak. And 2-2 ain't too amazing when you're sharing that record with the next 5 seeds down. Let's talk about them, starting with number 4.
Bristol Pistols, also a newcomer to the Raj League, has a 2-2 record with the 401 points scored, and unfortunately he's a little bit on the negative side with 424 against.
Well, that's 4 plus 420. In my book, that math doesn't work. So, good speed to you as well, Mr. Bristol Pistols. We hope you can pull it together.
Yes, sir. Moving on, Draft Punk. Last year's so-called best team in the league is at a 2-2 record.
Well, you see, yes, he is.
All right, moving on. Teams 3 through 8 share one thing in common. You know what that is? A 2-2 record. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. This is anybody's fucking league. We got Silky Johnson, Bristol Pistols, Draft Punk, Dylan Panthers, Laws of Motion, and Let's Be Friends, all with a 2-2 record.
That's right. A .5000000.
That's math, ladies and gentlemen. You can't argue with math.
Can't. Science.
In 9th place, we have last year's defending champion, Men on Fire, with a 1-3 record.
That's right. 9th place, 1-3. Not looking great. He's really got to pull it together to get into these playoffs. The next 8 weeks is going to be some heavy lifting for Men on Fire.
That is correct. And ladies and gentlemen, next week we'll actually have Men on Fire's owner, David Conifero, here to talk about his New York Times bestseller, Football IQ.
Yes, he will be here talking about what he thinks football IQ means and what it means to be a champion in the RFL. Stay tuned for that one.
That's right. And then guess what? There's no IQ in football. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our top 9 teams in the RFL. And I'm telling you, it's been an exciting season so far. And they're going to...
Hold on. Correction, there's actually 10 teams in the league. 10 teams, yes. And
Oh my God, you're right. You got lit up.
Yes, you got lit up. Yeah. You will see that they currently are 0-4 in 10th place. You got lit up.
Injury and suspension report.
Well, let's talk about some of these injuries and suspensions.
Let's do.
So we got some high-profile suspensions there for some domestic problems.
We do. We have Ray Rice, pretty much gone for the season. Adrian Peterson, gone for the season. Hey, Alonzo, let me tell you a joke. What do you call a suspension in 2 injuries?
I don't know.
Ray McDonald.
Oh.
Yes, Ray McDonald is, unfortunately, he's still playing as of now, but he's looking at suspension pretty soon for beating his pregnant girlfriend. Yeah, tough break.
Yeah, and that baby in her is also not happy with Mr. McDonald.
No, that child's not going to be in McDonald's.
Right.
Tell you that. And now going into injuries, we got Ryan Matthews. Looks like he's going to be out for 3 to 5 weeks. We got Sean Moreno out for projected about 3 to 5 weeks as well. I mean, who else am I forgetting? There's a lot of players out there.
Well, outside the NFL, we got injuries to Ray Rice's girlfriend, Adrian Peterson's son. The injuries this year have really sort of affected the league and its familial personnel, I should say. I did.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining RSN in our 4-week wrap-up. Sorry that we took so long to get back to you, but we're hoping to get an episode out every week. Maybe. I don't know. Kind of. Yeah. I promise. Maybe. Maybe a little higher. But we'll see. But till then, this is Chip Rosenbaum with my colleague
Alonzo Evening, and we'll see you next week.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, you might.
RSN, we give you 8.
Earpiece.
Is that a fucking earpiece?
I didn't do the earpiece.
What the fuck? Get Ricky down here. He got an earpiece. I didn't get anything. God damn it.
Let's stare at each other when we say action. We'll just look.
It's okay, you can do whatever you feel like. Stare at each other.
Alright.
One more.
Alright,
Hold on, who's fucking directing?
Let's other than first place RG 3000. I'm gonna do shit like that. I'm trying not to laugh.
That's racist.
We should do that again.
Yeah.
Ryan Matthews, hurt his booby. I'm sorry, man.
What? Your spot's gonna Ray Rice. Fucking this person. Go Ray Matthews on my plate. It's bad enough that I have him on my fucking bench.
So I'm just gonna say, okay, talk about some of the suspensions. And on the suspension side of things,
we are already discussing going to injury.
All right, we'll go to injuries. And before we rack it up,
Put that pussy on a chain wax.
Chip and ladies and gentlemen, before we rack it up, here we go.
That's definitely.
Is it paused?
No.
Yeah.
Alright. Before we wrap it up.
Let me just start, dude. Let me just start.
Alright. I'm better at following you on this.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen. And I feel like we're that old man and wife in that commercial with that crispy break crust.
The wife fucks up at the end.
The wife fucks up at the end too.
The wife.
All right.